all you would think about as your kid. That's all 100%. You would think about.
Well, I just got evacuated.
Right?
I got evacuated from my house because of the fires.
Yeah,
fires
you're in the
are
thick
everywhere.
of it.
They're everywhere. They're in
especially
Malibu.
where you're at, brother.
They're everywhere. They're in. They evacuated like Thousand Oaks, and they evacuated places in Westlake,
Malibu. Segura's out.
Apparently, this fire that we have here is nothing in comparison to the fire that's in upstate. That's further up, the Northern California fire is supposed to be even more severe. They were saying the Northern California fire was moving at, what was the number? It was something insane, like 80 football fields a minute. Wasn't that what
they already labeled it the biggest fire in California ever?
The biggest fire
going on right now in Northern California?
It's in Northern California.
You know what's crazy is as how damaged cars are getting. They're like
melting.
The cars are melting.
The videos are insane.
I saw a video of this bus that looked like it was bombed. Like how are fires?
Do we know how it started?
That?
I don't know.
It's always the worst when it's like some fucking asshole started it.
I don't know. I don't know if they know yet.
Prick.
I don't know if they know
Direct energy weapons.
It happened.
They're saying
right outside of Rocketdyne. That's where it happened. Which is it's like a rocket.
Have you seen those pictures of the cars with their rims are melted?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How hot do forest fires get?
They get hot as fuck.
How is steel melting?
A lot of aluminum. It's a lot of aluminum wheels.
The frame doesn't melt, which is steel.
It's just so goddamn
A lot of people
weird.
have aluminum wheels, right?
100%. Yeah. Alloy.
Regular fire melts aluminum? Just a regular fire will melt.
You think it's something else, Eddie?
Your tires are going to light up.
You know me, dude. You asking me? Do I think it's something else? Think about who you're talking to right now. Think about who this is.
You got a couple factors here that I would just take into account, not being a fire expert. But one of them I think would be tires. Tires are super flammable. Once your tires catch fire, they're all made out of rubber and all kinds of other plastics and shit like that.
That's a hold the fire
tires
very
are
good.
Flammable?
They hold the fire.
They're not
there.
just fucking flammable. They go black smoke. It's a crazy smoke.
Right.
That's why the cartel use them when they kill people. They put them in because they fucking keep.
They don't put don't they douse them with like lighter fluid and that kind of shit?
I don't know how they do it.
The other thing I was going to say is gasoline. Cars are fueled by gasoline. You got gasoline there. You got fire. You got insane heat. The whole car gets engulfed. The gas tank erupts. You got fucking temperatures that are like, it's like basically having an inferno right there. It's not like, it's not a fire like, oh, a fucking phone book caught on fire and it melted a wheel. No, it's like a giant combustion engine that works on gasoline and has these super flammable tires and is covered by a plastic paint that's probably
flammable
super fucking flammable. And this shit all gets hit
inside's leather
with fire that's coming from 50-mile-an-hour winds.
They're fire machines.
And then what about like the registration?
What?
I mean, I'm just trying to be funny over here.
I'm sorry. I thought you were serious. Look at these cars. These cars got murked. This is like what happened when the Hulk met Loki on the Avengers.
Oh, how did the windows get broken?
They fucking destroyed, Eddie. The heat makes them shatter. They fall apart. If you ever get a glass too hot, you ever have a glass get too hot? Like,
fuck no.
If you pour tea in a regular glass, they crack.
They're not ready for that.
That's not even that hot because the tea makes them expand. The heat from the tea.
You're not buying it, huh, Eddie?
I don't know, man. Well, these fires are weird.
This is what I would suggest. Don't look into it.
Yeah.
Don't look into it.
I don't trust shit. You know me.
Are you affected by the fires?
If the headline says anything, I don't believe it. Any CNN, anything.
That's true, Eddie. That's true, Eddie. But here's the beautiful thing about this fire: you can fucking see it. You don't have to wonder.
No, I'm not saying there's no fire. I'm just saying like
how it started.
But this is what we're talking about. We're talking about this fire. Okay.
No, there's a fire for sure.
There's a giant fire.
I see the smoke.
So what do you think is happening?
I don't know. There's some crazy people out there saying that they're being started by some fucking direct energy weapons. I don't know. That's what the crazy people are saying.
Well, fires happen all the time, though. It's kind of a natural occurrence.
What's more likely? That fires are happening like they always fucking happen, from electric boxes going out or wires going down
campfires,
or people being assholes with cigarettes. That's how firefight. Before there was Illuminati, before there was anything, there was forest fires. They've been around forever. This is not like a new occurrence. It's not like they're using this secret energy weapon to do some shit that's never been done before. How dumb would their super energy weapon if they use it to start fires?
There's just a lot of weird shit out there, like houses, like you can see house, completely leveled, and all the trees around them, nothing wrong with the trees at all. Weird. Just weird shit like that.
Well, it's probably I don't know what that easier means. For the fire to make fucking houses go up in flames because that's all dry old shit. It's a dry old wood. You got dry old shit on the
tile.
Your tiles. A lot of times, these people have these roofing tiles, and the embers get in between there. Yep. It goes right into the tar. It burns it. It goes right through your. My next door neighbor, his roof was on fire.
God.
We
His
don't
house
need
is
no
fucked.
water. Yeah,
we don't need no. Done.
They got to it in time. The firefighters caught it. Actually, my friend Bud caught it, told the firefighters.
Shout out to Bud.
Shout out to Bud Brutzman, yeah.
His house?
No, it wasn't his house. But it was my neighbor's house. So when this was all going down, this is happening all throughout, not just here, but all throughout Topanga now and Malibu. And these embers fall from the sky, and then they light everything up in flames because everywhere you look, everything is dry as fuck.
It's dry as shit right
We haven't had any rain in a long-ass time. If you go running in the trails, it's just dust. You're kicking up dust. You start coughing.
And then you got the winds. The big, that spreads all of it.
Everything's brown, dried
it's
out.
Science, Eddie.
And when these embers fall from the sky and hit this shit, it just starts up. We're just lucky it doesn't happen more often. In fact, though, it happened this time last year around here because we had ash out in the gym area. We had to sweep the ash out because it had actually come in through cracks, like little tiny cracks.
Dude, I've ash all the way to my house from this fire, all the way where I'm at.
I'm sure. It's no joke, dude.
No,
this
it's some serious
massive.
shit.
So, I don't think it's an energy wave. But I do think it's fucking super dangerous to live in a climate where there's this much vegetation and not enough moisture. Like, how come we can't figure out how to get that fucking water out of the ocean and start spraying it all over the
There's so much water in the ocean,
There's
bro.
so much water.
I know,
you're not using it at all.
You know what? There's salt in it. We can't fuck with it. We can't fuck with that salt.
I feel like
they can take the salt out.
We still can't fuck with the salt.
No. They have desalination plants. They're just super expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive. We can't afford that.
They say the almond factory.
If we had more money, we'd be able to do that. But it's too expensive.
The almond plants want the ocean water?
No, they use all our water. If we got rid of almonds in California, we'd be straight.
Whoa.
Yeah, but the almonds, bro.
Vegans consumed more almonds, and then they're
the reason why.
They were the reason why. Imagine how ironic that would be.
Is there
those almonds that were doing us in the whole time? It's not cattle raising. It's fucking almonds.
Is there a country rich enough to filter the salt out of water and use the water for their country, or is it's just too expensive?
I
right?
bet Dubai could do that shit.
No, they don't have that much money.
Yeah. We do it tomorrow.
No,
they have like
it's too
gold fucking
expensive.
hotels.
Dude,
you know how hard it is.
They would roll out a carpet made of gold. The dude would slide on a gold surfboard,
sipping that fucking salt.
End.
Don't they have like survivor filters? Like for the Navy, there's like a survivor filter that you could drink the seawater and you could like suck, and it's like this filter, the survival thing.
I don't know about that for seawater.
Jamie,
I know they have.
You can drink piss.
No, they have those things for ponds. They have these things. They're called SteriPens.
They just can't figure out seawater.
And then there's another one. No, what's the high salt content? You can't,
too expensive.
You can't have that much salt content in your water.
What if we have a salt water tax? You know what I mean? We're running out of water. We got to figure out how to take the salt out of the seawater.
I don't think this is
we have a tax.
We have plenty of fresh water, though. I don't think this is a conspiracy.
No, you just said no, but you just said how come we can't just take the fucking ocean water and?
But I was just being funny. I'll tell you why they can't. It's fucking super expensive.
It's too expensive
to
transport.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's too expensive.
Well,
we don't have that kind of money.
So much money to change the water and to do it all the time for all the people. To just pull that water out, and then who owns it?
Maybe if we bring some coke in from Central America and we generate income that way.
Imagine if we started sucking all the stuff out of the ocean started pushing back, and then people started building houses in front of the people's houses in Malibu. And at first they'd protest.
Sick.
At first they would go, "Fuck you! We have the beach." Yeah, but it's not the beach anymore. So basically, you just got an acre. This is your acre. And
someone goes right in front of them.
A mile to
just
the beach.
Just keep sucking water out.
Yeah, imagine if there's like a mile to the beach now, and all these Malibu people, they show up at the fucking county board meetings. You gotta stop pulling the water out of the ocean. You turn around behind them, it's a goddamn tropical jungle. We got monkeys in L.A. and fucking parrots and shit.
I'm not
on
mad
trees.
at it, man.
We turn it into the tropics. We make it moist and delicious.